but there I am in all my pale glory without makeup on. Good evening everybody, it is Wednesday evening and I am picking up the camera and starting the vlog. A little bit aimless this week, not gonna lie. There is not a lot going on at the moment and that's a great thing, really. It's like relatively peaceful at work, not a lot going on outside of spending time with friends and family on the weekends. So, you know, it's nice and summery in the sense that it feels very relaxed. However, with feeling this relaxed, I get a bit too comfortable doing nothing. It's not that I necessarily get lazy or punish myself for taking a break and taking a rest, but too many weeks of not a lot going on basically just leads to my momentum slowing down. And because my momentum slows down, my motivation to then do the things I need to do slows down. And I'm getting to a point where I'm concerned it's gonna gradually turn to a stop. So, on this week where I've not got a lot going on, I've decided I'm gonna set myself a couple of challenges just to kind of make sure I'm getting stuff achieved over the course of this week and hopefully the next couple of weeks, but starting this week. Thing number one is get back on track with my reading. If you've been watching my vlogs from the beginning, you'll know that reading was one of my goals of 2022, to read more, because last year I only managed to read 2 books over the entire year, and this year I'm doing really well. I'm kind of managing about a book a month, which I've never been the fastest reader, and I know that's not particularly impressive, but to go from 2 books a year to already being on my 6th book of the year is a pretty impressive feat, and I'm very proud of myself. However, this past month it's taking me a bit longer to read than usual, and yeah, normally it takes me about 2.5 to 3.5 weeks to finish a book. It's kind of starting to slip into the 4th week of this book that I'm currently on. I don't want that to happen, so my goal is to finish my book by the end of this week. I'm currently reading The House in the Cerulean Sea by TJ Klune. I've been doing alright actually. I've not been too bad at forcing myself this week to read a chapter before bed every night. I'm currently on page 252 of 398. So about 150 give or take pages left, which isn't bad. I reckon I will be able to finish it by the end of the week. It's just a case of keeping up that momentum of reading every night. I'm just a fussy reader. The situation needs to be perfect, and I think Cornwall spoiled me, because being on holiday is the best place to read when you're like in the sunshine and by a pool or by the ocean and you have a gorgeous view. That's the best reading spot for me. The best. So coming back to my bed to read, it's just not the same. It's not the same. But I've got to stop being so fussy, because I do enjoy reading. I just need to stop being so fussy about the environment and the setting of which I read, because that was my problem before. Was my bed wasn't good enough, therefore I wasn't going to read. Hopefully this will be finished by the end of this week. Hopefully. My other challenge is a little bit more out there. Something that occurred to me yesterday is I want to learn how to read music. I was not a very musical child outside of musical theatre. I learnt how to play recorder in year 1 through to like year 4. But even then, when it came to sheet music, I just could never grasp it. I have like a recorder book, and in it is the recorder teacher had written in all of the notes for me, because I didn't understand, I couldn't translate it. And I remember specifically her like getting really annoyed with me, because all the other kids in my recorder club did other musical instruments where they learned how to read sheet music properly, so they were all really good at it and I wasn't, and she got annoyed with me for not picking it up basically. I don't think I tried very hard, but you know, still. And then when I was like 15, 16, I started guitar lessons and piano lessons, and I kind of was like, I'm not really interested in learning the sheet music, because because I knew I couldn't understand it when I was 4, I was like, I don't want to try again. That was embarrassing. But what I've kind of learned recently, now I'm getting back into singing, is I rely quite heavily on key smashing to learn new songs. Key smashing being literally smashing the key so you know what key to sing in. And therefore, if I get presented with a piece of sheet music, it'd be really useful for me to know how to read music so I can get my keyboard set up to key smash myself when I'm learning a new song. I want to be able to do that, I want to have that skill. And so I found some free online resources to teach you how to read music. I want to try and do like one a week, one of these little classes a week. I don't know how many there are, there's like 20 probably, little classes that you can do. It's just basically like a beginner's guide to sheet music. And yeah, I just want to give it a go. I want to give it a go. I'm probably not going to be very good, and Lord knows it's probably not going to stick in my brain, but I've got it all set up on my Notion because I knew that would motivate me to do it. And I've got it all set up so I can like take notes in there. So at least anything I learn I can then save in a notes bit. So I can have a record to refer back to when I am attempting to read sheet music. Those are my 2 challenges for the week. To finish my book and to do one of these music theory classes. Last night was just setting it all up. I want to do one by the end of this week. Although now I'm thinking about it, I don't know if I'm going to have time because it's very late in the day today, and tomorrow I'm going out for a leaving do at work, and then on the weekend we've got 2 barbecues. But yes, that is kind of my goal this week, to get myself, I'm not in a slump yet, but I can feel myself falling into one because of how peaceful and quiet my life is at the moment. Exciting news, we got our outdoor furniture. I'll insert a picture here of it because I'm not taking you outside right now because it's actually a pretty rainy, miserable day today. Not very nice out there. But we do have our garden furniture now, which is really exciting. However, I was putting the cushions in our little storage unit, and there's a padlock for it. The combination padlocks that I've always had, you push it to open, you do the combination to unlock it, and to relock it, you clip it in with the unlock combination in place, and then to confirm it's locked, you shuffle the numbers. So that's what I did. Apparently in that process I either added an extra twist, or this wasn't the way this particular combination padlock locked. Either way, I reset the combination, and we have no idea what I reset it to, because a minute later I was like, oh, I forgot to put something in, and I immediately went to change it to unlock it and it didn't open, and I was like, I've got no idea what it was before I changed it. So now I have to go through 9,999 combinations to figure it out. I've done about 1,000 so far. My plan is over this weekend is to go through them all and hopefully find it. My biggest fear is that I'm gonna go through all 9,999 combinations and it's not gonna be any of them, and we're gonna have to go back through them all because I clearly would have missed one. I'm an idiot, is the long story short there. Anyway, I need to wash my hair tonight, so I'm gonna go do that. I'll see you guys later. See you guys later. Gonna wash my hair. Evening, afternoon, pre-evening, it's that time of day. It's before evening. It is Friday, it is the end of the week. We've made it to the weekend. How's my challenge going? It's not well, actually. on Wednesday I ended up washing my hair and straightening it and just faffing about basically, and did not have much energy when I went to bed, and therefore didn't read very much. And then last night I went out with work, which was really fun, but it was a bit too much alcohol for a Thursday night. And I've woken up this morning feeling very sorry for myself. Oh, choices were made. It was fun though. It was a fun night. But yeah, I've been a bit floppy and incapacitated today. I have been working. And thankfully this week, a very peaceful week at work. So yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Basically, I've not done a lot of reading, and it occurred to me this morning I wasn't going to do much reading tonight before bed either, because Stranger Things Volume 2, Season 4 Volume 2 comes out today. I want to watch it. I want to watch that this evening. There's 2 episodes, but each episode is like a movie length. But as punishment for not being very good at my challenge, I want to force myself to read a bit first. Because I want to stay on top of it. The music theory's kind of taken a back seat. We'll stick to the reading challenge, for sure. Oh, anyways. I'm gonna read. I'm gonna cuddle my cat if she bothers to come downstairs. She's been very clingy today. And after that, I'm gonna watch Stranger Things Volume 2, and I'm very excited about it. It's gonna be a good evening. It's Sunday. It is the end of the week, and I can confirm with you I have finished my book. Did it this morning. I honestly, it's a very sweet, wholesome book. If you need a happy story that has a little bit of magic, very, very cute. Very, very cute and sweet. Yeah, it's Sunday. We've had a busy few days. I didn't realise when I set myself the challenge of finishing my book this week how hard it was going to be, because we were really busy. Monday, Tuesday was technically when I started the challenge. I did set myself the challenge on Monday to finish my book by the end of the week. So I had been doing it before I started this vlog. But yeah, I was out Thursday night. Friday night was Stranger Things night. So I read before. But like, you know, that had to be done as well. Yesterday we went out to Chris's family friends for a lovely little get together, which was really, really nice. Meant we got back quite late, and I did manage to read a chapter last night. I had about 3 chapters to go this morning, but it was in like 50-60 pages, and I was like, oh, I'm just gonna set the time aside, because tonight we're going over to Chris's families to watch the F1, and then we're going to my family's with Chris's parents for dinner. So I knew I was going to have no time tonight to finish it. So I finished it this morning while I've been getting ready. Yeah, I did it! The music theory part of my challenge was extra. That will be my challenge next week, to get on the bandwagon with the music theory stuff. I plan on doing at least 1 lesson a week. I think is going to be my plan going forward with music theory. Don't want to overload myself. And also, there will be a period of time when I have my tonsils removed. Still haven't got a date for that. But when that time comes, there'll be a period of time where I can do that more because I won't be able to sing. But yeah, it's been a good week. It's been nice to get stuff sorted. I feel like beginning of the new month, it's July now, happy July. Things are starting to get a bit more productive again. The reading challenge I think has put me in a good motivational mindset. We have garden furniture now. I can't remember if I talked about the padlock. I think I did. And we've been spending all week trying to unlock it, and I finally did it yesterday. So embarrassing. I did it, and then I thought I was going through it. We'd gone through about 3,000 combinations at this point, and I was just mindlessly like going through them all, and suddenly it jammed, and like I immediately went, oh, it's stuck. I've got to go in and tell Chris that we need to just clip it open because it's jammed now. We can't do anything about it. He went out with like his toolkit ready to bust the padlock open, only for him to find out that it wasn't jammed. It just like it was the correct combination. I expected it to pop open, but it didn't. You needed to pull it open, and it was unlocked. So we did it. We've reset the combination, we've put it all back. So now we have access to our garden furniture with our cushions for our little outdoor setup that we've now got. And we've just ordered a barbecue as well. So the coming weeks we will be able to host people coming round. I've set me and Chris a challenge this month to finish some stuff up around the house. One is get that shelving unit behind me there finished. Chris needs to secure a couple of bits in, and then we need to prime and paint it. That's been driving me insane for ages now because Chris like was working on it before we moved in for like a month, and it's still not finished, and it's just annoying me that it's still not finished. We can make it finished, we can do it. And the other one is to build my desk riser, shelf riser thing for the office. We need to get a start on the office because that's the last room really that's not even remotely done. We need to put up some shelves in there. But yeah, that's kind of my challenges for the rest of July with Chris. But yeah, the motivation has kind of come back, and so I'm gonna try and keep setting myself these small like personal challenges because they really help with my motivation for everything else I've got to do in my life. Anywho, it's now Sunday. I haven't done any editing this week, again, like last week, which is really bad because it means I've got to do loads of it now before we head out this afternoon. So I'm gonna go do that. It's been a good week. It's been a good week. So thank you very much for watching, everyone. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye!